I am turning over the sound timer so I don't ramble on too much. I'm hoping to be finished talking by the end of this. So hello, welcome to a new video. I've got exciting announcements and telling you what's going to be going on with this YouTube channel to keep you updated. So let's just crack on with it, shall we? Okay, so I've got some different kind of videos coming up. I've been watching Ruby Granger. She really is sort of aiming her videos, I would say, at people a lot younger than me, people who are studying. She does a lot of studying tips and advice like that. Also she talks about the book she's reading and just her life as a student and somebody writing a book. So I'm inspired by that, and doing her own self-study curriculum, which I found really fascinating, and it made me realise that I miss studying a little bit, and I just thought about making some different sorts of content where I have researched topics and then I come along and tell you about them. I was so pleased that I thought about doing this on this channel, because learning for learning's sake is something that feels perhaps a little bit indulgent, when I feel like I should be putting my time into more productive, worky things. But if I'm telling you about it on YouTube, then that gives me an extra purpose and an extra reason to do it. So you are my very convenient excuse. So thank you very much for being here and watching. Yes, I thought I would give some sort of video essay style videos a try. And they're going to be about stories, folklore, myths and legends. They could be fictional or they could be real historical stories, and symbolism as well, because I'm always fascinated, particularly in art, about the old symbols of and meanings behind why they put that particular sword in that place, or the meaning of that flower, and that sort of thing. I find that very fascinating. You know, there's a few things I think I wonder about and I would like to know more about. So that's one update coming up, and I'm really excited about it. But if it doesn't sound like your cup of tea, I'd just sort of like to ask you to please give it a try. There's often videos I don't think I'll enjoy watching and then I end up liking them. So please just stick around with me and give it a go. But if it's not, if the things I'm talking about just doesn't interest you at all, my usual videos are still going to continue. But having said that, my usual videos are having a bit of a shake up as well. I'm sort of going to go back to old school. So in the past each video used to be a sort of standalone video when I started this channel, and there'd be one video about one thing, one video about another. But more recently I just have vlogs, and one video follows on from the other like that in a sequence, and you can sort of follow my timeline, whether it's got a painting in it or whatever I'm doing, you can sort of follow one from each other. But I'm thinking about going back to having standalone videos again, like the one I've put up recently of my little studio tidy up corner. That took me a little while, and meantime other things were going on, other paintings were painted, other outings were happening, but those are going to be on different videos. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Hopefully that means it will be easier to find videos that actually you do want to watch. But at this point I'm going to ask a big favour. If you haven't done already, please hit the little bell notification button and subscribe if you're new here or haven't subscribed yet. That really helps out my channel. But because some videos, if they don't interest you, if you think, oh no, I've had enough of seeing her studio, or no, I don't want to learn about that particular folktale, then if you don't watch it, YouTube might not recommend my next video. So it is really important if you could click that bell notification. It just means that if you go to that bell in the top right hand spot, hang on, let me just check, it is top right. I think it is top right. Yes, it is. Hopefully then you'll get a reminder. It might even pop up on your screen when you go into YouTube that I have uploaded a new video, and that will hopefully just remind you that I exist. Otherwise, and I know I'm guilty of it as well, otherwise, you know, I might just fall off the radar, and then you'll think one day, oh, I wonder what happened to Helen Hobden. I wonder if she's still uploading videos, when all along I have been. They just haven't been shown to you on your recommendation screen. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you very much. Another thing I'm going to be sharing is more of my writing, and you may have seen one or two of these pop up already, where I paint a painting and have a voiceover of reading a story that I've written alongside it. and I thought I would try that as well. One of my viewers, Heather, was very cunning and read my mind because she realised that I could, and I am planning on actually writing a book, self-publishing, with my art and some of my poetry and short stories to go with it. And so I thought I'd share some of them on here. They might go in shorts, I haven't decided. The last one I posted was not recommended by YouTube, I think because it was so short, so I might try just doing it in shorts. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to experiment with that, or maybe I'll put them within a studio vlog. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you may not know, but I am a bit of a writer as well as everything else. But writing is not an easy pastime to demonstrate on YouTube. It's not very engaging to watch someone just writing, but that is something I try and do as often as I can. So that's one way of sort of sharing some of that. And I am so excited, I can't wait to share this book that I've got in my mind with you. I've started planning it, I've started looking up places where I could get them printed. So yeah, so that's all an exciting journey, and now I've told you about it, I'm gonna have to see it through. So this is good for my accountability. And lastly, there is one more thing I'm going to try on this channel, and that's to start a YouTube membership. I'm really nervous about this because I don't want to put anyone off, because I know it can be a bit off-putting if you see some content sort of behind a paywall thing, and it can be a bit annoying as well. But all the videos that I've mentioned so far are still going to be here on this channel for free. I'm just going to do some additional videos, perhaps some more personal things, behind the scenes content. I might just put on the camera and have a chat, because you know me, I can get a little bit chatty sometimes, and that doesn't always fit in with my other videos. I think some people get bored of them. So yeah, there'll be a mix, some polished, well edited videos and some just casual chats and behind the scenes looks at what's going on in my studio mainly, but also in my life. I hope this change doesn't annoy you, but I am hoping to raise some funds to pay for some upgraded equipment that I really need to continue filming for this channel. So if you do have the spare funds available and feel called to support me, it would be very much appreciated, and you'd be definitely helping keeping this going, keeping all this free content going for another 10 years. That would be cool. Gosh, that feels like a long time in the future, 10 years. I still can't believe I've been doing this for that long. So I've been looking around at how some other channels do this, and my strategy is to undercut them and provide you with more content. So yeah, that will be an option on this channel from now on, if you would like to watch some extra content. But yeah, your support is always appreciated, just by being here watching, your likes, your comments, particularly your shares with your friends or on your social media. All that is very much appreciated, so thank you very much. So that's it. I hope you are excited about the changes as I am. I hope you're going to enjoy watching all this new stuff that's going to be happening on this channel. I'm really looking forward to doing the research into some... The cat has literally just jumped on very gently onto my lap and now she's just meowing for my attention. Well, I've lost my train of thought now. Please stick with me while I make all these changes. I don't know whether they're going to work. I might try other new things, or I might drop some things. We'll see how it goes. But stick with me, please, and I will see you again very soon. And I have just done it. Look, there's a tiny bit of sand left. It's still going through. Do take care, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.